Now we can't see him here yet at Boardwalk Center. I hope to shoot left for this afternoon yet. Of course, we got the Coast Guards. We got the Super Hornet going to fly for us. Lee Leaks with the Takata going to fly for us this afternoon. We got the Golden Knights coming back again, going to demonstrate forces after the mass exit jump. We've got the Geico Skytraper going to fly for us today, and this Geico's going to race to their airplanes. We got Rob Holland going to demonstrate his MH-65C airplane for us this afternoon, and of course we're going to close out program today with your United States Air Force Thunderbirds. There's a lot going on. Sit back, enjoy, keep yourself hydrated. Get that sunlight on. We don't want to know that people have to do anything to sit back and enjoy the show, save the show. Now, today's demonstration is that it's an MH-65C Dolphin helicopter. So it's supposed to start off a cruise helicopter. It's a short-range search and rescue helicopter has a crew of 4 on board. After a 30-minute launch time frame, their crew can respond and rescue cases up to 150 miles offshore, tender light in all weather conditions. Now, fully loaded, weighing 9,000 pounds of aircraft and crew can travel close to 200 miles per hour. It has been deployed to support military operations overseas. With more than 200 Dolphins in service, the Coast Guard provides search and rescue coverage throughout the continental United States, Puerto Rico, Hawaii, and Alaska. At the harbor position, the pilot in command calls for the hoist operator to prepare the rescue swimmer for deployment to recover survivors from the water. And we're going to throw one of our passengers out on board today. Now, the Coast Guard conducts training every day to remain proficient in the hoisting operations. The Coast Guard is known throughout the world for their proficiency in hoisting operations. Yep. We're going to give a shout out to Lieutenant J.G. Corey Sanchez, a local lady in there. CG saw the North End Airport. She can't hear me. My friends might be here. That's Lieutenant J.G. Corey Sanchez on board today. Rather than the Harrisburg, actually, that was in order. Now the rescue swimmers are at the door and ready to be lowered to the water. We just saw him jump in the water for us today. Now he's called a swimmer, she is called a swimmer. The rescue swimmers trained to deploy to cliffs, water terrain, the ice, and many other situations. Now, rescue swimmers are highly trained to remain in the best physical condition to remain ready for the most extreme of conditions for rescue operations. What do I do next? Now, the rescue swimmers are trained to provide emergency medical care once the survivors are put in the aircraft, they're headed to the hospital. Now, the Coast Guard's law enforcement activities generally fall into the broad categories of drug interdiction, alien migration interdiction, and fisheries enforcement. In fact, the last time we tell her how much they've saved the country, the Coast Guard interdicted or assisted over 9,080 migrants, confiscated more than 15 tons of marijuana, confiscated 13.8 tons of cocaine, conducted 40 drug seizure cases, and conducted 13,100 fisheries law enforcement boardings. Now, search and rescue is one of the Coast Guard's oldest missions, minimizing the loss of life, injury, or property damage by rendering aid to persons in distress and property in marine environment has always been the Coast Guard's priority. As a result of the Coast Guard's SAR-EPIT search and rescue efforts, 4,750 lives were saved. This equates to 13 lives being saved every day of the year. 90,300 persons were assisted on average nearly every 6 minutes. A person in distress was aided by your Coast Guard. Nearly $2.3 billion of property was saved and more than $3.5 billion of property was protected by your United States Coast Guard. Now, I was told our swimmer in the water today, we're not going to pick him up and let him swim to shore.
I believe so. Yeah, well, Otis is...
Now, the hoist on the helicopter, the actual winch that brings the basket up, is capable of putting 600 pounds on board the basket. I've talked to coasters a couple times, saying, yep, 600 pounds. We had a 610-pound person one day saying we could not lift him in the basket. So 600 pounds is the limit. Response in 300 search and rescue cases. They can save 130 lives. They assist 400 people and save over $12 million in property damage. That's just the Atlantic City Coast Guard station. It's one of the busiest all-helicopter air stations in the Coast Guard. The Coast Guard motto is, you have to go out, but you don't have to come in. The battle plane you're speaking about, that was a tow plane that began the air show with vote no on North Jersey casinos. I thought we hadn't brought anything into, obviously, the purity of the 14th annual Atlantic City Air Show thunder over the Boardwalk, but what a great way to start the air show. We're going to be covering a lot of that on early in the morning at WPG 104.1 FM, 1450 AM, because I know that in a little while, Chris Coleman, our program director, is going to have to make his way back because he goes on air at 3 o'clock. I want to give Chris an opportunity to share any more observations about what's been happening since we went on at 9 o'clock this morning. Again, there's no reason why you can't come down here to Atlantic City and enjoy the air show in person. Of course, if you're not listening to us, providing coverage for you at 104.1 and 1450, but weather is spectacular, air show is spectacular, Boardwalk looks beautiful, city looks great, parking is easy, there's no traffic to speak of. Come on down to Atlantic City and spend the day. And what I love is when you can't, because maybe you're working, or even if you work at home, but you can't leave, you can't get here, what a great opportunity to both watch and listen to it at WPGTalkRadio.com. Of course, 104.1 in the mainland, 1450. A lot of people, if you're welcome down the Boardwalk with portable radios, 1450 is blaring out. Of course, beautiful HD video. You can watch it on your computer, watch it on your TV, WPGTalkRadio.com. Any number of ways you can participate in the air show today. What I love, too, and it's really what we're about, and I know that Ashley Sorkin, our great digital editor, can appreciate this. We're about the social media platform and connecting with the audience and really valued listeners, and because they know that we recognize that we can't do it without them, that they've been coming over to the broadcast booth. I have a wonderful mom that I'm just giving her time to get back to her 8-year-old and to the rest of her party, and we're going to do a shout-out. We've been doing shout-outs with people right in Harry Hurley at AOL.com. People have been coming over, and we've been doing shout-outs. It's just really nice to be able to connect as close as we can to bring the audience into the show. And the whole time I've been there, hey, Harry, how are you? Hey, Harry, it's just been nonstop. Hey, Harry, can you So it's been nonstop. People just enjoying every part of this air show. It's been great. I'll tell you what I'm so proud of. I literally did not have to go pay like 15 or 20 people to know you were coming at a certain time to try to look good. It's just really happening. And all day long, people are going, hey, it's great just to see everybody stop by and enjoy the festivities here. People love it too. With all the live remotes that we do and all the different things that we do that we can bring the show or the station to the audience, they love seeing the people. It's nice to listen, and you develop that. You have it on your show, Chris. You do great. Fierce loyalty, and then when you can come out and people actually see you, it just really is something that you respect it. You need to respect it. Absolutely. I forgot to mention something when I saw when I first came up here. All these digital billboards, I guess it was like 2 or 3 blocks was how it felt. We're good. Seeing that these digital billboards on the Boardwalk that show you the block, it's a charging station out there. It's smart to us. It's a competitor to the Facebook, so you better charge your phone. It's just a little Boardwalk. It's really cool. Which is awesome. There's that Guardian making the rounds there on the boardwalk. He's going to come over and join us a little bit, yeah. So cool, hey, just bump into the mayor. Hey, Mayor, Mr. Mayor, how you doing? Oh, Congressman and his wife. Yep, pop right over. Yep. So it's great. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better day. I've said that 15 times in the past 10 minutes, but you really couldn't ask for a better day here. I really like this. 15 years running.